Immunity. Have you ever wondered what it is? What role it plays in your body's day-to-day struggle to survive? Well, let me tell you. Immunity is referred to as the ability of the body to protect against all types of foreign bodies like bacteria, viruses, toxic substances, and the like, which enter the body. It can also be referred to as disease resistance. Now, there are two major types of immunity: innate or natural or non-specific immunity, and acquired or adaptive immunity. Let's talk about innate immunity. Everyone is actually born with this particular type of immunity. It is inherited by an organism from its parents and protects it from the moment of birth and throughout life. Innate immunity is well done by providing 4 different types of barriers to the entry of foreign agents into our body. These 4 types of barriers are physical, physiological, cellular, and cytokine barriers. Adaptive or acquired immunity, on the other hand, is protection that we acquire and develop throughout the span of our lives, rather than having it immediately after birth. This type of immunity is specific and mediated by antibodies or lymphocytes, or both, which make the antigen harmless. It not only relieves the victim of infectious disease, but also prevents its further attack in the future. Although everyone's immunity is different, some people never seem to get infections, whereas others seem to get sick all the time. This is part of the reason why we survive from our day-to-day lives. It is because of our body's built-in protective system that we've evolved to have, and that is immunity.
Lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are critical cells in the immune system. They are white blood cells that are made in the bone marrow and eventually become specialized into 2 main types, the T cells and B cells. Although both types of lymphocytes are important, they play different roles in helping the body eliminate invaders. Development of T cells and B cells. After production, lymphocytes leave the bone marrow. Some travel to thymus, where they develop into subsets of T cells with different functions in the immune response. Other lymphocytes go to lymphoid tissues like lymph nodes and the spleen, where they develop into B cells. So how T cells work? After T cells develop in the thymus, they either travel around in the blood or lymphatic system or migrate to the different organs in the body.
The first part of the immune system that meets invaders, such as bacteria, is a group of proteins called complement system. These proteins flow freely in the blood and can quickly reach the site of an invasion, where they can react directly with antigens, which are the molecules that the body recognizes as foreign substances. When activated, the complement proteins can trigger inflammation, attract eater cells such as macrophages to the area, coat intruders so that eater cells are more likely to devour them and kill intruders.